Catching up here at CES with a company that connects people with the things they care about the most, Alarm.com. Our next guest is Dan Goodman, who's the president and CEO of Building 36, which is an Alarm.com company. Dan, welcome into Tomorrow. How you doing?
I'm doing great, and yourself?
Doing fine. Well, first of all, tell me what Building 36 is all about, because we certainly know about Alarm.com.
Sure, well, Building 36 is a subsidiary of Alarm that we focus on trade-specific products. So heating and cooling, we make the Alarm.com thermostat, and now also the water valve plus meter.
Okay, so there was a perfect tie-in, I guess, to start working with Alarm.com. And what are you guys showing here at this PepCom press event?
We are showing off our new water valve plus meter. So it's a very exciting new product over here that we're looking at this being able to look for an abnormal flow of water in the house. And if we detect an abnormal flow of water in the house, we can turn it off. So if we detect a problem, we can stop it before it becomes a big one.
Whoa, which is awesome. Years ago in my garage, I backed into my water heater and didn't know it. And I'm unloading groceries and stuff, and then I come out to the car a couple hours later, I'm in a pool. And I thought, no, I didn't have an indoor pool, well I do now. And had I been able to know that, initially, it would have saved me a whole lot of time and money and a whole lot of problems. And no doubt anybody can have that issue, regardless of where in the country you may live, and have to deal with it.
Exactly. We want to make these problems something you can clean up with a paper towel and not a huge insurance headache.
Exactly. So how does this actually work then? Obviously it'll detect a water leak somewhere, but anywhere in the house, or do you have to put sensors all over the place? How does that work?
Well, no, this is actually measuring everything in the house. So it's looking at your basic water coming in. We actually have a couple of different sensors in there so we can look at your domestic usage versus a tiny amount, like even if you had a pinhole leak, we can actually see a drop of water in the solution. And then because it's part of the whole home ecosystem, we can actually learn from that. So we can have water sensors, so at very specific places like behind your washing machine or by your ice maker, or even those hoses behind your toilet that can burst without notice. And then we couple that all together to come up with this whole home solution.
It sounds like not only protecting your home or business for that matter, but does it help you maybe save water somehow as well? Are you able to, because you can see water flow and patterns and you know when the teenager's in taking the shower again or something?
Yeah, you can absolutely set up the teenager rule. If you're running in the shower for more than 20 minutes, all right, water's turning off. But you know what's funny, you mentioned water waste. A lot of times you have a leak that might just go down the drain. And that's money going down the drain, right? You'd be surprised, it's amazing, we've seen so many running toilets that you've got, we call it the phantom flush, right? Where the toilet is filling up and it happens every few minutes or so. That can make your water bill go into hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. And we detect that, we alert you, and you can go ahead and get that fixed before you basically flush all your money down the drain.
Literally. And of course, this is cool because we all know about Alarm.com being the company to help us protect our home and our business and our things. But now we're talking about protecting in a different way, but certainly to save us money.
Right, this is whole home water protection, right? Just like you're worried about intrusion and fire, water is actually the #1 insurance claim that's made in North America. So we're looking out for every aspect of your home and giving you that peace of mind, you know, whether you're there or not.
Now I've heard that there are, of course, standalone valves on the market, so how does this really differ? Obviously it sounds like it does a whole lot more than just those things.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's because it's tied to that whole system now, because it's part of the ecosystem instead of just a standalone device. Things like occupancy data. If you've armed your alarm and we know that you're out of the house, we want to be on a more heightened state of alert than if it were just something that you were there. Maybe we want to just notify you to say, hey, we've detected a leak. Whereas if you're away, we want to shut the water off for sure to make sure that you're definitely not going to have a problem.
And you can do that remotely with this system, right?
Absolutely. Just pull out the app, hit the button, water's off, or even let's just do it automatically for you.
Love it. And is it available now? And what kind of dollars are we talking about?
This will be available in the second quarter. And
this year?
Of this year, absolutely. 2020, it's already out there. You're looking at, it depends on where you live. Everything is through the dealer network, but you're looking at roughly $700 to $800 installed.
Very good. It's certainly worth it in the event there's one leak. You're going to spend a whole lot more than that.
Absolutely. It pays for itself very, very quickly.
Sure. Dan, you're a delight to chat with. Cool that Alarm.com is doing this kind of stuff, as well as protecting our homes and businesses and all the property we've got to deal with. Alarm.com for more, no doubt.
Absolutely.
Thanks for joining us here at CES.
It's a pleasure meeting you.
It's our pleasure. We're launching our 25th year on the air here this week in Las Vegas, and delighted that you've tuned into Tomorrow. Be sure to catch all the radio interviews also on video at intotomorrow.com. I'm Dave Graveline, back with more from Lost Wages, Nevada, here on the Advanced Media Network.